Alright guys, here we are again with yet another episode of Crystalis. And in this episode, well, what you didn't see was that I made a very, some might say an amateur mistake. And I've been saving with the in-game save system, which is fine. But, if you don't do the save states, it doesn't always work, so, or I did something wrong. Anyways, basically everything that I did in yesterday's Let's Play was completely lost, so I had to do it all over again. So anyways, I'm back pretty much up to where I was before, and I didn't go further than that, so everything that you guys haven't seen yet, I haven't seen yet either, so we're back on track. Anyways, I do know where we're supposed to go now. Excuse me. Let's see here. Everything that we explored up here on Mount Saber is, we pretty much got everything that we wanted except for one thing, and I'm gonna go get that now. And that's pretty much as far as I know the way forward, so if we go up that way, that's where we got our tornado bracelet, and I did actually go back and get that stuff because, you know, if you guys remember in the last episode, we died and we lost like a bunch of stuff that we gained, so I think it pretty much just put us back at our last save or something like that. But I got a little further, you know, I kind of grinded back to everything we accomplished before that, so. And yeah, it's been, you know, a pretty good adventure up to this point. We haven't ran into any major issues. I'm kind of just, you know, figuring things out as far as, like, realizing, well, okay, I should probably only save with save states and not bother with the in-game save system, so. Let's see here. Whoops, dead end. That's where we found our warp boots last time. You'll have to excuse me if I'm coughing and stuff. I was hanging out with a friend last night, drinking some beers, smoking some cigarettes, you know, not something I usually do, but when I have a few beers, I like to smoke a few cigarettes, and it might have made me a little congested, more congested than usual. I did notice that, like the last video, I sounded really weird, and it was because of my stuffed up nose, and hopefully I'm not too stuffed up today, so we'll see. Some people, they told me that I don't sound like I normally do when I do these, and I don't know if it's because I'm trying to sound like professional or whatever, or if it's just because I think it's because I'm playing with a headset and I can't really hear myself, so I'm probably speaking louder and trying to speak like louder and more clearly than I need to, because my mic is really sensitive, but everything's kind of muffled. So it's probably kind of like how, you know, yeah, I'm not gonna say that actually, because that might be offensive. Oh, okay, now you guys are probably curious. I was gonna say it's probably how like someone who's slightly deaf might sound, but yeah, okay, never mind. Now I just sound like an asshole. I'm not implying it. Never. Just let's let it go. All right. So, anyways, where are we? It's easy to get lost in these caves. Okay, this is where we want to be. So this is where we got to before in yesterday's playthrough, and we turned back. And this, I checked, I'm pretty sure it's the way forward, so this is the way we want to go. These enemies are yielding some pretty good experience points. The winged red snakes are giving us about 12 apiece. I don't know about these guys, but anyways, we gotta blast this down. Switch back. And I'm trying to be careful not to let my sword go up to the 3rd charge now that I have that bracelet equipped, because I don't really want to use the 3rd charge unless I need to, because it costs about 8 MP per shot. Alright, so is this Tornell? I'm surprised you made it back. I'll now teach you teleport. This magic allows you to move from town to town instantly. Have a safe journey. Sweet. Have a safe journey. You now have Magic Ring. Oh, okay. So, if I'm not mistaken, Magic Ring is a consumable item that restores pretty much all of your magic power, I believe. So that's a really good one to have. And now we got this teleport spell, which is really cool because we're going to be able to... It's going to have the same effect as the warp boots, essentially. We're going to be able to warp from town to town. So, let's just use the warp... Well... Yeah, let's use the warp boots since we've got 2 pairs of those now. Might as well just take the quick way back to Bryn Mawr. And let me just do an in-game save. So I'll do the save states when I'm about to finish the session, and I'll do the in-game saves along the way, just because it's probably a good idea to, you know, if we die, I think it just kind of sets us back to our last save, so I want to be mindful to keep doing the saves, and yeah. Let's stick with the fire sword, because I think it does a little more damage. Although, you know, like the wind sword, it might not work on all enemies due to elemental strengths and weaknesses. I always put on the rabbit boots for the swamp shit, so just hop right over that. And I think we're gonna be able to go up north now because we pretty much explored everything to the west, the western part of the mountains. So if you guys remember, there was this part up here where every time I tried to go up, it would say, you know, Paul, you can't go up there yet, you don't have enough strength. So I think we've done everything now. Yep, and here we are. So the northern part of Mount Saber. I love this music. It's just so, like, fueled with energy. It's awesome. There's an inn here. Nice. The food here is great. I wish I could eat like this always. You and me, buddy. The trail is blocked off and strange people wander there. It's quite weird. Welcome, my guest. I am Nadir. Get rested and awake refreshed. Alright. I'm just gonna try to do weird voices for everybody.
Not long ago, a guy from Bryn Mawr left to climb the mountain. I envy the youth with so much energy.
I may be old now, but in my youth I could easily climb many mountains easily. Or I could climb many mountains easily. My son Nadir is still a wimp compared to me. Ha ha ha.
Ah, the cocky old man, of course. What's in here? Ah, tool shop, medical herb, antidote, power fruit, and warp boots. We don't... Oh shit, did I just buy warp boots? I hope not. God damn it, I bought... Ah, fuck, oh well. Need to rest, please stay, it'll cost you 50. Alright, let's do it. I have this... So, I'm using an Xbox 360 style controller for Windows, and, yeah. Like, I have the B button mapped to turbo, and I'm used to so many games using the B button to, like, cancel, so, like, if I'm in a shop, I'll hit the B button, and, oh, shit. It's you. I had a dream I could strike it rich, but alas, I failed. I was captured by some strange people. They put me in a cave. I also saw people from Leaf. They were all being forced to work, but I escaped and they found me. I cannot move. Hold on, hold on. That's interesting. It's not often that you get, you know, your player character in games like these is typically a silent protagonist, but it's funny that I'm saying, hold on, hold on. Oh, to have tasted Nadir's food again. I am... He's already dead. Yeah, see, games back then didn't mess around. Like, it's not like, oh yeah, he fainted or something, you know? Like, now they have to, like, make games all, oh yeah, they're not dead, they're fainted, you know? Sleeping. No, he's fucking dead. He is fucking dead. Alright, anyways. Better settle down. Alright, let's check it out here. I hear someone talking. Are those worthless villagers working well? Well, they're used to the cold weather and I haven't heard any complaints. But of course it's difficult to complain when you're not allowed. We must make them work harder. Long live the Dragonia Empire! Oh, so these are some evil soldiers, huh? Who are you? You cannot pass here. Attack! Alright. Nope. Okay. Okay, so the fire sword doesn't work on these soldiers. Eat wind, motherfuckers. I hope you guys aren't offended by language in these videos. I tend to enjoy swearing sometimes. Not that I enjoy it, it just comes naturally. Wow, look at those huge ass coins. Case in point. Alright, so now we're in another cave. So, it looks like we've got some story elements trickling into the game of Crystalis. We're now dealing with this Empire of Dragonia. That's the first time we've heard that mentioned. And those were some guards or soldiers working for that empire, presumably. Unless they're just guys that like to dress up and pretend they're working for the Empire of Dragonia. But no, I think it's actually the former. So anyways, as you guys may remember, yesterday when we returned to the village of Leaf, the villagers were gone, and this dying guy mentioned something about the villagers being held captive. And yeah, that's basically what those guards were talking about too. So, oh, what the fuck? So, you see that? That was bullshit. Okay, so that was annoying. Alright. There was a guy hiding under the bridge, and yeah, we got poisoned. Ah, nice. Well, we came all this way to get poisoned just so we could cure our poison. Makes sense. There, I saw you that time, you bastard. Alright. Well, fortunately, we were able to replace the antidote, and at least we've, you know, sated our curiosity as far as going down this path. And we got some experience on the way, too, so pretty much, freaking son of a gun. Alright. Spoke too soon. I did notice with these boots you can jump over enemies if you need to. I don't know if I'm going to try to demonstrate it with these poisonous guys, because I don't want to get poisoned again. If you get poisoned and you don't have an antidote, it's pretty much a death sentence, so... Okay, these guys are immune to wind. So yeah, moving along. As I was saying, oh, looks like ice golems or something. Okay, hold on a sec. I better switch to refresh. So as I was saying, what was I saying? Hold on, I don't want to... Wow, these guys have a lot of health. How much experience points are they going to give me? 824. Wow, I'm not even going to try to do the math. I think it's something like 25. Whoa, okay. If you've noticed, when that bat hit me, it didn't... Okay. Getting to the point where the enemies are getting a lot more tough. Oh, now we have vertical breakable walls, which work the same way. But yeah, I pretty much forgot what I was talking about. Something about the villagers, maybe. Yeah. Whoa. I thought he disappeared for a minute. Try to get him out of here, so... Kill that son of a bitch. Oh yeah, I think I was talking about if you get poisoned, it's pretty much a death sentence because it'll eat away at you until you're dead, which sucks. Alright, we're coming to a lot of forked paths, so... I'm gonna try to, you know, if I come to a forked path, I'm gonna backtrack and try the one before it. Because it might just terminate in... Wow, they take a lot. The other path might just terminate into a dead end with treasure or something. It's usually the order of things. But this game likes to throw a lot of curveballs, so you know, who knows. We're definitely getting a ton of experience and gold though, so that's nice. And we're probably overdue for a save. Seems like my beam effective against these. Oh shit, there's two of them. Oh yeah, I think I was talking about how we're getting to a point where our armor is going to be high enough that some enemies can't affect us. Like this bat, he can't damage us right now because whoa, looks like my fire beam killed the bat, yet the sword itself didn't. That was kind of weird. I always try to grab coins because they will disappear eventually, and we're probably going to level up soon if we keep fighting these guys. Oh, obviously. Yeah, we're getting good experience and good money, so that's good. I like the cave music. It's really kind of mysterious. Wow. Alright. Let's see if we have any medical herbs. We don't. I don't know if I want to use that magic ring yet because it's pretty valuable and they're hard to buy, so let me just see if I can. Whoa, okay, this guy goes ham with throwing his head. Oh man, we're just spawning more. I can't resist fighting enemies that give me so much experience though, you know, it's kinda like, I mean, at some point we're gonna have to draw the line because they keep respawning. But if they're in front of us, you know, might as well, right? Oh, shit. Yeah, doing 2-for-1 special. You know, get them on top of each other and then I can hit them both. Alright, cool. Kinda wanna maybe warp back. Get some health back, but I kinda wanna explore too, so last thing I want right now is to get poisoned or killed out here. I mean, I kinda wanna, ooh, shit. Okay. So we're running into soldiers in the caves now. So we're probably getting closer to our objective. Let's try using the rabbit boots to get up this. Alright, level up. So we're level 8 now. And looks good. Ah. Oh shit. Our life bar is pretty big. Got a lot of maximum MP. Not right now, of course, but you know. Probably doing a lot more damage. Yeah, we're level 8, like I mentioned previously, there is a level cap of 16 levels, so we're halfway there on levels now. Which is not a bad place to be. You know, I want to make progress, but like solid progress, you know, like beat a boss, but I don't know, like I don't know how long I've been playing, probably like 10-15 minutes, I don't know. Typically these videos range from 30 to 40 minutes long, so oh man, okay, I'm pretty sure I'm getting a little confused. It's best to explore this game with a map, or, you know, draw a map. Shit. Gotta watch out for these guys because, you know, their sword has pretty much got as much reach as mine. Fortunately, they can't do this charge attack. But yeah, they're not to be taken lightly. I think they do a lot of damage too, so not willing to find out. Anyways, back to the video length. I'm wondering if I should do like start trying to record, or set a timer rather. Set a timer to figure out, you know, like, oh well, after 30 minutes the timer goes off. That way, like, the videos don't get too long. You know, I don't know how you guys feel about the videos being long. I guess if you're watching a Let's Play video, you probably don't mind sticking around for like a half an hour or something. The other problem is, like, these videos tend to take up, well, they take about 4 gigabytes a piece, and that's for about 4 or 5 minutes of video, so, yeah, so my hard drive, incidentally, is using, like, 80% of its maximum storage, which is, it's a 500 gigabyte hard drive inside my desktop, so it's using about 400 or a little under 400, and yeah, so it's easy for me to fill that up really quickly when recording. So if I record anything more than like 45 minutes, I might be I don't know, I might be starting with the red line. And I'm just kind of aimlessly wandering forward. You know, as you guys can kind of get a sense, this is really like, you know, there's a lot of stuff to cover, a lot of ground to cover here, and a lot of it is, you know, a lot of paths that are just branching off. It's really easy to get lost. I am very tempted right now to just look up some maps and kind of use them offhand, just to get a sense of where to go, and maybe, yeah, I might just end up doing that. So, first of all, I'm gonna get out of here before I break down those walls, because if I remember correctly, I think this might be the prison area where the villagers are being kept. So, if I break down these walls, I'll be moving forward, and I don't want to move forward quite yet, because I feel like there's just so much I haven't even begun to explore. And I don't want to miss any items, even if they're like, you know, consumable items, so I'm gonna end up, let me see, just gonna figure out some of this stuff here. I'm gonna end up warping back to town after I explore these slopes, so hopefully, oh man, almost, okay, watch out. Last thing I want to do right now is die, obviously. Let's see if we can make it up this slope. I don't think so. Oh, fuck. I just wasted some magic. Alright. It's like, I'm just almost there, but I don't think I can do it. Yeah, I don't know. Like, maybe this isn't a very good, maybe this isn't the best game to do a let's play for, because it's not linear at all. Like, it's extremely like, oh, okay, that's pretty much took me where I wanted to go without having to use any warp boots or anything. I'm gonna rest here, and I'm going to pause the recording, and I'm gonna take a look at a map, and I'm just gonna get an idea of, you know, like, because it's such an open game, I don't want to waste time, like, running around in circles, so I'm gonna hit pause for now, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back, and I did find a pretty reliable looking map on the site called mikesrpgcenter.com. Looks like a pretty old site, but they have exactly what I was looking for. And judging by the maps, it doesn't really seem like, I mean, even with maps up, it still is pretty darn confusing. Because a lot of the stuff just like connects to other parts, so there's like basically 3 different ways you can go about going forward, so that's where it gets really kind of tangled and confusing. And it turns out that for the most part, like at this stage in the game at least, if you fail to go down every path and you might miss something, you're only gonna miss like a consumable item for the most part. Let me check to see if we have, oh shoot, we don't have antidote. You know what, I just want to play it safe. I should have probably checked that before leaving this place out here. So I'm gonna grab some antidote, just because, you know, really good to have in that place. So anyways, yeah, I was gonna say that most of the stuff that we're probably gonna find is gonna be like consumable items, and maybe, you know, I kind of want to get a, so I think the Fruit of Power will restore some MP, where the Magic Ring restores all of it. I'm gonna get a Fruit of Power just to check it out. Alright, because we have plenty of money right now, and we haven't been encountering any armor shops. And let me, we can't save here. Alright, let's go in here and save then. So definitely don't want to lose any progress. Yeah, so if we miss anything, what I was trying to say about the caves is if we miss anything right now, it probably won't be anything too major, like a special item or a piece of armor. It's probably just going to be like, you know, an herb or something. So, I mean, still, that said, you know, nothing bothers me more than feeling like I miss stuff when I play games like these. So I am going to still try to be thorough. I'm still going to try to, you know, freaking crap. I'm still going to get an idea of, you know, what lies down each path. And so we know the other branching path to the left right now that we just skipped actually was a dead end that led to an antidote herb. So we already know that way. We're going to keep going this way and deal with these guys. Just going to freaking spam the sword. It's a pretty good way of dealing with things. Okay, so we've gone that way. Let's check out this way. We've gone this way. So let me defer to the map really quick. Okay, so if we go right, we're going to end up there, and if we take up, we're going to end up... Well, you guys can't see what I'm talking about, but... Okay, so I think we went up last time, and let's go right. Because basically, right's going to take us to more branching off paths, but I see an item. So we're going to go this way. So I think we ended up taking the paths that took us, like, forward to our objective last time. And, like I said, I want to grab, like, the little side items. So, let's see, now we're in this area. Okay, we're going to go down and to the right. And so I see a treasure chest. And hopefully you guys don't feel like using the map is cheap. It's more of a time-saving thing for this game because, you know, we could get lost for hours in these caves, and yeah, that's part of the fun when you're playing the game by yourself. See, we just got a medical herb there, so that's part of the fun when you're playing the game by yourself, but it's kind of, I don't know, it's not really ideal for a Let's Play, because, you know, ideally you want to compress as much, you know, stuff and content into as little time as possible. At least I think so. Otherwise, you know, I don't want to end up with this series being like, you know, hundreds of videos long. Not that it would ever get that big, but, you know. Alright, so now we're gonna go this way. Ouch. I wasn't really paying attention to my health, but I assumed that did a reasonable amount of damage. Or in our case, unreasonable amount of damage. Yeah. I don't want to try to play the melee game with those guys because... So I'm going to keep sticking with the projectiles. I also don't want to get my charge up too high because then we run into the problem of burning magic points that we don't want to use. If you noticed, I did unleash my level 3 charge a few times on enemies when there was a bunch of them at once. So let me just check something really quick here. Let's see. So the map that I'm looking at, okay, it looks like if we go north here, I mean, see, if we go west here, and, you know, it's going to basically have the same effect as going north here, ultimately. Like, both of these paths will converge into one. It's just very kind of confusing how they did it, and I really respect this kind of level design because you don't really see this anymore. You almost never see this kind of, like, you know, where paths just, like, loop back on each other, or just, you know, like, I really like, I mean, I like it, but I don't really like it for this Let's Play, but in general, I really like that, because it gives a sense of, like, you really have to, like, explore and, like, make a note of where you're going. It's not, like, just this linear, like, okay, well, you know, I'm mostly on a straight path, but there's just one branching path that, you know, leads over here, so, anyways, okay, cool. So we are actually pretty much where we were before. You guys will probably remember. Okay, wait. Oh, God. Like I said, I don't want to get killed in here, obviously, so let's heal up. And yeah, so this is where we were last time. So pretty much all the backtracking and exploration we just did was basically for a medical herb. That was pretty much the only other thing that we were missing. So let's start breaking down some of these walls. You guys might be kind of pissed off that I just wasted like 5 minutes of our time. But it wasn't really a waste because we got a lot of experience and money, and we got to go to the inn, and we got to do a lot of fun stuff. So it all worked out. Whoops. Alright, wow. Thank you for saving me. So you saved us. Big deal. Well, fuck you too, asshole. He says the same thing. So we've got one guy who's grateful and 2 ungrateful pricks, so go figure. Treasure chest. You now have key to prison. Alright. And that's this. So, I was starting to explain that this top row is consumable items. The second row is permanent items that have like various uses. The fourth row being magic, and the third row is key items. So you only get to use them once, but they're, you know, for advancing the plot. So if you're ever wondering about those rows, they all kind of have their own purpose. So let's blast this down. I'm not gonna mess with the Dragonian soldiers. Oh, look at this. The people of Dragonia are making a special metal from the minerals we dig here.
Thank you for saving me.
The Elder is held prisoner at the top of the mountain, and they will kill him if we don't work.
I heard that part of the prison wall is connected to the top.
There are village people in the next prison as well.
Yeah, well, we already saved them, and they were assholes, so... So this is where the people of Leaf have been cooped up. Oh, we gotta switch back to our... So I guess we've saved them, in a way, right? I mean, I didn't go back to check to see if they've escaped, but, you know, we at least found them, so that mystery is solved. We're almost, well, I wouldn't say we're halfway to level 9, but we're getting there. And I think we're gonna reach a pretty good stopping point soon. Whoa. Let me just double check something. Yeah, I don't want to go down that slope because it'll take me back. Just wanted to double check. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do here, because I know what's coming, not just because I'm looking at a map, because I've played this game before. I'm gonna do a quick save state, and I'm gonna stop the video first because I don't want to mess anything up. So, all right, and we're back. That didn't take long, did it? For you guys, it was less than a second. So, anyways, this is what's up next.
I'm the great General Kelbesk. I'm one of Dragonia's finest 4. Wimp, you will now see the wrath of my power.
So this is our first real boss fight. This is General Kelbesk. And Dragonia, well, as he mentioned, has a four elite mini bosses, or 4 elite I guess finest 4 they call them. It's just a... So this is the first of the finest 4, and I really love that. Like, I love like games and anime and stories that have like, you know, 4 to 7 like elite monster. Oh shit, and he's tough. You can see why where he got his name. So now we are gonna use. Let's try the fruit power. Magic power is replenished. It replenished 32, which isn't much, but it's enough to get us back up. If you're wondering what happens, this guy's got a really weird attack. So basically he stomps the ground, and he makes shit come up out of the ground to hit us. And as you can see, he's no joke, and then he kind of rushes around. So there's...
Alright. Don't think you've seen even a fraction of my power. Next time you see me, it'll be your last.
General Kelbesk left a treasure chest. As if we couldn't see. You now have the flame bracelet. Nice. So, we've got our level 3 charge for the fire sword, but unfortunately, we're not going to be able to use it because we don't have enough MP right now. Looks like this is a good place to use the key to the prison. The door easily opens. And who's this? Oh, Paul, are the rest of the villagers okay? I really appreciate your efforts. Paul, proceed back into the cave. It'll lead you to Portoa. I heard the queen there has strange powers. Surely she will aid you. Now please be careful. Alright. So anyways, I was going to say, if you guys were wondering what happens if you go up to the third charge and you don't have enough MP, well, it just fires the second charge, so be curious no more. Alright, so now we've beaten the first of the finest four, General Kilbesk, and we're on our way to a new town called Portoa. Oh, Paul, good job. I'll now teach you the magic of paralysis. It will paralyze most monsters and cause people to fall asleep. It will be useful in the next town. You now have paralysis. Okay, I'm assuming that was one of the wise men. Hey, let's slide down the slope, and it looks like we're in the third section of the overworld, and now we've got... I don't even know what those guys are. Just some kind of general monster, I guess. Okay, fire sword doesn't work on him. Wind sword doesn't work on him. Let's see. Okay, well, wind sword works on these guys, but not on the flying guys. Looks like a flying house plant. But we're not going to spend too much time messing with those guys. We are going to go here. This is Portoa, the capital of water. Water from Mount Saber makes this town prosper. Okay, great. Well, guys, I think that this might be a good stopping point. So let me hit up this inn. Now it's $100 to sleep at the inn. No big deal. We can afford it. And I'm going to save the game. And I'm going to make sure that I do a save state, you know, even though our last save state was right before General Kilbesk, so, you know, I wouldn't want to fight him over again, but if I had to, it wouldn't be a big deal. But I am going to end the video here and now, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.